وعشق ما له آخر، وأمجاد مسطرة ترى في أمسها الحاضر. دبي زالت الدنيا وعشق ما له آخر، وأمجاد مسطرة ترى في أمسها الحاضر. تحييكم وتهديكم ورود العمر والخاطر، تحييكم وتهديكم ورود العمر والخاطر. فأهلا يا ضيوف دبي وسهلا في ربوع دبي. يا سلام يا سلام يا سلام يا سلام يا سلام يا دبي، يا سلام يا دبي، يا سلام يا سلام يا سلام يا سلام يا سلام يا دبي. It's somewhere you feel alive, forever on your mind. Wherever you close your eyes, Dubai is always in your heart. Dubai is always in your heart. No matter where you go in life, no matter where you go in time, doesn't matter where you are, Dubai is always in.
أعزائي المشاهدين، أهلا وسهلا بكم من جديد مع برنامجكم الأسبوعي برنامج قصتي. كما عودناكم في كل أسبوع نستضيف لكم خيرة من دولة الإمارات. قصة نجاح أتتنا من إسبانيا إلى الإمارات. Mr. Daniel, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
We are so lucky to be here with you in Dubai. Our team said to you, welcome in our program.
Yes, I'm the lucky one.
We would like to know about yourself. Who's Mr. Daniel, what he's doing in his life, and when he came to this country at the first time.
دبي كوكب آخر، بهالقلوب تتفيا، ومن هالليل يتضيا، لأنها دارت الدنيا وعشق.
Perfect. I'm Daniel Santos. I'm a serial entrepreneur, if that exists. And I came to this country 3 years ago for the first time.
فأهلا يا ضيوف دبي وسهلا في ربوع دبي. يا سلام يا سلام يا سلام يا سلام يا سلام يا دبي، يا سلام يا دبي، يا سلام يا سلام يا سلام يا سلام يا سلام يا دبي. هلا يا كل هالعالم في دار تختصر عالم، وقالب وصفها العالم دبي كوكب آخر، دبي كوكب آخر. هلا
What was the reason you come to this country?
This event.
This event.
In the event I'm right now, the Blockchain Congress celebrating DeFi and NFTs. I went to this event 3 years ago, one of the first editions.
Before we talk about this event, I will talk about you when you was 15 years old.
15 years old.
When you go to the business life for the first time.
With 15 years old, I created some startups that anyone invests in them because my age, and after a few years, I watched that startup coming into the life without me. So that was my life for the first years.
18 years, we opened our own company.
With 18 years, yeah.
What was the company?
Importation, exportation, TVs, computer in Europe.
Now we are in 2021. I'm talking about the company that have more than 35 person working in there, and
Yes.
the last maybe 2 or 3 person, you don't know them at all because you are busy.
Yes.
So tell me about this company, what the name and when you started.
This is WOONKLY, is the name of the company. WOONKLY, wherever you want to pronounce it. And the idea started like 8 years ago, but I developed really the idea like 3.5 years ago. At the moment, with 6 months of starting with the idea, I came here to this event. And right now is, I guess, one of the greatest laboratories in blockchain. We are creating regulated blockchain products in order to give some light into a new world that maybe sometimes has a little bit darkness inside. Yeah.
When I talk about this part of the business, so I will mention that we are living in Middle East now. In Middle East, I will not say more than 50% or less. So the people, they don't know completely about this concept. Let's explain it for the people what we are doing.
Cryptocurrencies. Explain cryptocurrencies. Okay. Cryptocurrencies has a technology that is called blockchain. Blockchain becomes from the DLT, distributed ledger technology. This is a technology that allows you to transfer information or money, in this case, tokens, whatever you call it, and for one person to another person, wherever is in the world, without intermediaries. If you transfer dirhams from here to there, from Dubai to Spain, for example, you will need banks, and you know that is difficult. If you try to do it, it's gonna take some time, incredible fees, etc. So with blockchain, DLT, and this new technology, you can do it directly. The intermediary is no longer necessary. So you have a lot of computers worldwide. You don't know what computer each one, correct? And that computer sync an algorithm, resolve an equation, a really difficult equation with algorithmic power. So one verifies the transaction, another does, another, and finally you have the transaction done maybe in a few seconds, in a few minutes, without the necessary to have an intermediary between the two parties.
Always in the market, I'm talking about the challenge, and the challenge, it's hard. So
Yeah.
how you can be special between your challengers? What the difference between your other people?
Me or my project?
Your company.
My company. My company is the first one worldwide that is regulating DeFi and is regulating NFTs. So there is no other in the world doing it right now in this moment. They will, because it's gonna be necessary. The World Economic Forum is talking about that. The International Monetary Fund, everyone is talking about that. Even here in the DMCC are talking about that. So it's gonna happen, it's gonna be regulated. But right now the DeFi projects, blockchain project, NFT project are not regulated, doesn't have KYC policies, anti-money laundering policies, compliance policies. So what is happened there? Who put or placed money there? We don't know.
Yes.
With our project, you will know.
To be in the top, it's hard, but to stay always on the top is very hard. So
Yes.
how you can always be same this power, same always? You see number one, how you will never be number two? What you will do?
First of all, because I don't think I'm on the top of nothing. I think we all are the same inside ourselves. So I'm only living in a theater in which I need to do my best. In order to do that, I wake up and I say thank you for living. And when I see the moon, I can cry seeing it, because life is fucking amazing. Sorry for my, but life is amazing, and everyone needs to know about that.
2 years back, we came here with our credit card, right?
Yes,
And
3 years
now,
ago.
3 years.
Yeah.
And now I'm talking about the person that he reached for a level that it is a dream. So is that your dream? What you reach from your target? How many percentage you reach from your target?
My dream,
Yeah.
1%.
1%. Wow.
Yeah, this is the beginning. If I tell you what I had imagined from my childhood, I imagine change the world, no? I imagine a new world. I imagine eliminate the poverty. I imagine create a world in which everyone help each other. Maybe that are rainbows, are unicorns, or maybe not. For that, I'm trying to create this product that could me bring to the billionaire club in order to have the enough power to change things.
Why it will not happen? Yes, it will happen to the person that he started the company, that he don't have only 200 euro, he and his team, and now he can reach for his level, I think yes, you can.
Mhm.
But always in this life, so when I talk about the indicator of the life, so always there is some down and up.
Of course, always.
Can you share with me what is your worst time in your life?
I had a lot, because I worked for myself all my life. So imagine that. I'm not the one that growth and growth and growth and growth. I have a lot of failures in my back. With 22, 23 years old, after I need to close my companies in Spain, I went to Mexico, to Cancun, and I was living there without nothing. I was eating coconuts, breakfast coconut, and dinner coconuts, and going at the night to get the coconuts, and then with the stones. At the first was really hard, but finally I could do it. So it was difficult that time. In another time, I was like 2 or 3 days without water. It's awful. That's awful. So I went through things that I don't want for anyone in the world, and for that I'm creating these things, because I don't want that people pass for that.
Mr. Daniel, who's the one who built your character? Who's supporting you from the back? Who give you the advices in your life?
God,
Nice.
wherever.
So when I talk about the team that we have, it around 35 different employees. I meet some of them, so when I ask them about the relation, they say we have with them around 6 years. It means the relation is so strong. How you can keep the relation strong between you and your team?
It's difficult, but I telling you, without my team, it was impossible. Some of them are here right now, and that are people that came with me for my worst times. So we was in a time like 15 people. After our worst time, only 4. Then we growth again, 20 people. After my worst time, 4. So that was in my 20s. Then we are in a really good situation. We have a lot of reserve. I understand financial things in order to not go down anywhere. I started investing in real estate, diversifying, and all the stuff. So, but I know what 4 are my 4, and with that I can create everything that I created around us.
Corona, it was a challenge or a crisis?
Corona, it was a really incredible challenge to the world. It's changed the perception of who we are, how we can interact with each other. A lot of people died and changed everything. But for me, thanks for everything. It was maybe one of my best times financially because the technology.
When I talk about the business, I'm talking about the trust.
Yeah.
When I talk about this part, crypto,
Mhm.
I will mention there is many scammers.
Yeah.
How we can know the real from the scammers?
That is what we do, because right now if you see an AMM, you see a new project, everyone are investing on that, you don't know where they are, who they are, you don't know nothing. They can go with your money and go, you can do nothing. We put our faces. Everyone know who is the CEO, who is the CTO, who is everyone of the team, the anti-money laundering policies, know your client policies. So we are here in order to be the first, creating a new trend for the rest to do the same.
I want to mention for the new investor in this part, so what you will advise them to start, where they can read, how they can learn, where they can build their knowledge in this part.
Maybe can start in the internet, of course, in watching some videos, in some platforms. Paying for education never is a wrong decision to pay for education.
Sure.
I think there are a lot of people that ask me, I have $5,000, $10,000 or 20,000 dirhams, wherever, where can I invest? And I tell, education. First of all, educate yourself. It's not you are going to invest and you are going to lose. Invest is easy, win is easy. Keep that money, that's the difficult part. So, education.
Dubai is in the business, it's a big challenge. There is many challenger in the market for you. When you come here, you find many people.
Yes, but I love to merge with people, collaborate with people. So for me, this is a hub. Maybe is the greatest hub in the crypto space worldwide. So I will open here a company the day after tomorrow, and I will have here headquarters and start hiring people from here. Yes.
Have you been in Abu Dhabi before?
Not, but I want.
We came from Abu Dhabi because when we make our research yesterday, yes, we can talk about Mr. Daniel. He's one of the honest people that we meet him, and that's why we are here. I want to tell you, or I want to ask you, what you will advise everyone before they come to this country as an investor. What you will tell them?
As an investor, crypto investor or whatever investor.
Whatever
investor. First of all, only invest the money you can lose. Don't invest the money you can't lose, because if not, you are gonna conquer anything. Second, study what are the trends, if it's real estate, is technology, is blockchain. I'm watching the buildings right now. Is blockchain, what is the new trend? Don't come and, hey, I have a new deal. Not. You maybe are gonna lose your money. Study, do your research. After that, start with a few money, maybe have good advices from another wise people that know about that matter, and come. But I can say, if you want to invest wherever in the world, come here, come to the Emirates. It's the place.
When we come to the UAE, so we find ourselves between more than 200 different nationalities. So what was the first feeling when you come here? What was the idea about UAE?
My first feeling was wow. I remember to think, this is another dimension. This is something that I didn't know even exist. And all the buildings, you can smell abundance here, and this is something really, really nice. In the worst part, the heat was incredible too. Was like, whoa. But it's prepared. It's prepared for everything. It's prepared for the sun. It's prepared for the heat. You go, everything is air conditioning. So it's really prepared to live here. And I almost came here to live. Almost, because this is amazing.
We are so lucky and appreciate to be with us in our program, and welcome in our program again. Thank you so much, Mr. Les.
Thank you.
Yes,